Joining us now is Chris Bedford, executive editor of the Common Sense Society. Chris, I'm sorry for the assault on your ears with the cackle, but can they rehabilitate someone who just simply cannot function at the level that is required for the number 2 position in this country in the government? Can they do it?
Well, you can't make someone who's unlikable likable. You can make someone who refuses to do the homework, but that seems to have not really worked with Kamala Harris. But the thing to remember with this, and with the press being frustrated, the New York Times being frustrated, is that her boss, Joe Biden, was not chosen as the candidate for the Democratic Party for who he is. He was chosen for what he is, which was electable and able to beat Donald Trump, as opposed to the host of radicals that were running to his left. And Kamala Harris was chosen by Joe Biden not because of who she is, but because of what she is. Exactly what was mentioned in that New York Times article. A woman who also fit the bill for being black. The problem with her is, aside from extreme Democratic voters, people who are already going to vote for Joe Biden, she hasn't really made a serious impact amongst women voters. Her ability to work in California was so low that when Governor Newsom was up for a recall, they never even used her. She used to be the senator from California, but she was useless to them politically. She couldn't bring any help. The idea that she's actually helpful with black voters doesn't work, but firing her, of course, they put themselves in this wall, would put them in a difficult position. So they wanted to play power politics. They have the power now, and they're stuck with the people that they chose to get there.
Well, the only way they could conceivably dump Kamala is if they replace her with someone who's even more fabulous. And that brings us to an op-ed in The Hill. Michelle Obama would be Democrats' best chance to win in 2024. Democrats see Barack Obama's presidency as a type of modern Camelot. Democrats are nostalgic for the charisma they perceived emanating from Obama and his family. So, Chris, like, Michelle would never be anyone's number 2. I don't even think she was Obama's number 2 or 3. But is this just a fantasy, this whole Michelle Obama thing? That's like Oprah. I mean, are they ever going to give up their life of fun and leisure and, multiple homes for, going back to the White House? I just don't see it.
Well, we know Michelle Obama doesn't think too highly of Kamala. Remember at the DNC, she wouldn't even be bothered to re-record her video now that Kamala had been chosen to reflect that. She, sitting on her vacation in Martha's Vineyard, didn't care. There's not a real lot of affection, it seems, for Joe Biden or his team amongst the Obamas, and I can't imagine her bailing her out. And the same thing for Party Poobah and Elder Oprah Winfrey, who pulls a lot of the strings in the Democratic Party. I can't imagine her being second to Joe Biden either. So I think you're exactly right. They limited their options right now to someone just based on identity politics as opposed to what the American people actually want, what the electorate might support. Because of that, they're pretty much stuck with her, unless they want to pick the sitting governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams.
All right. Chris, this goes from bad to worse. We appreciate it. Great to see you tonight.